Hello everyone, this is Yanos Makula and thank you for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use one of Spellbinders' box dies to create dimensional felt Christmas trees. I'm using What's the Point steel roll die to create my trees. With the steel roll dies, you can cut a lot of different materials and you can cut multiple layers at once. If you love creating home decor pieces or using not just paper, you'll love working with these dies. Because I'm working with felt and I want my Christmas trees to maintain their form and stay dimensional, I'm going to adhere felt onto a sheet of cardstock. Here I have a sheet of very strong adhesive from Thermoweb. I tried using thinner adhesive sheets, but they did not hold this kind of fabric in place well enough. So this is why I'm using Thermoweb adhesive, and because I will be using a steel roll die, I won't have any problems cutting this. I picked green cardstock to match the color of my felt. I did this because sometimes felt cracks on the sides of the trees and the cardstock underneath becomes visible, so it is best to use paper that matches in color to your felt. This will help make your final project look better. Since I'm using a large steel roll die, I'm working with my Platinum die cutting and embossing machine. With the steel roll dies, the die cutting sandwich is a little different. You don't need the base platform, you only need 2 clear plates, or if you're working with the box dies, a crease plate. So sandwich your steel roll die in between the clear plate and a crease plate to cut. Here I have my bottom clear plate, my die with the blade facing up, my paper and my felt adhered together and I'm placing this pretty side down, and my crease plate. I'm all set to cut this out. This cut out beautifully and I have the 2 pieces ready. I'm going to set them aside. And while I have my die cutting machine out, I'm also going to die cut a few more pieces. This time I'm using cardstock, and to have things go a bit faster, I have 3 layers of cardstock. You can cut up to 8 layers in this machine, by the way. Let's go ahead and put our tree together. I'm going to use the same strong Thermoweb adhesive to add adhesive to the tabs of these die cuts. I'm adding adhesive to all the tabs here, and once this is done, I'm going to first glue the 2 die cuts together. Now I'm going to fold on all score lines before I continue adhering the sides of my tree. If you'd like to have gold thread wrapped around the tree like a garland, like I have done on this tree here, it is best to add it now while the tree hasn't yet been formed. I'm going to tie 2 knots on the end of my gold thread so that it doesn't escape, and we'll place it inside the tree. There's some adhesive there already, so it's going to stay in place, but you can by all means tape it in place if you'd like. You can also use thin wire if you'd like the garland to maintain its form, and you could even add little beads to work as ornaments on your tree, but I'm not going to do that today. So I'm going to adhere the other sides together to form my dimensional tree. This particular box is meant to be used as a gift box, so you can place a little gift inside and not tape the bottom closure part so that the gift can be taken out. But I'm only going to use these boxes as decorative Christmas trees, so I don't need this to open. I'm going to wrap the gold thread around my tree to create the garland. Basically, I'm going from the top to the bottom, and I'm simply spinning the tree in one hand and adding gold thread with my other hand. You can add as much or as little thread as you'd like. You can skip it completely, and you can either embellish your tree in a different way or keep it very clean and simple. When I'm done looping the thread around it, I'm going to tuck it under the bottom flap and make sure it sticks to the adhesive I already have there to keep it in place. I want my trees to have a base, so I'm going to use these small wood slices and a hot glue gun and will adhere the tree on top. These wood slices add to the overall natural look and feel of my trees and help complete them. Before I go, I also wanted to show you how you can make slightly different trees using this die. You'll need 1 additional die cut and you'll be able to make a wider tree like I have here. The bottom of the tree will look incomplete, but if you'll be adhering it onto a wood slice, and by the way you will need a slightly bigger wood slice, nobody will see the bottom part. You can also use just 1 additional part instead of 2 parts, or use 2 parts and 1 additional to change the width of your trees. The sky is the limit here, so play around and see what kind of Christmas tree you can make using this die. If you have any questions about this project, please leave them in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe to Spellbinders YouTube channel for more education and inspiration. If you're looking for a list of supplies to create this project, you can find it in the video description down below and also on my blog. On the screen, you're seeing a couple additional videos using Spellbinders dies. Feel free to check them out for more inspiration. Thanks so much for watching this video and stopping by today. I'll see you next time. Bye!